We are convinced that a comprehensive approach to reform and development would contribute to the progress of the community as a whole. Therefore, we are committed to make sure that our social, economic, and educational systems are open to people with disabilities. In this regard, I would like to express my deep appreciation to all Jordanians, including members of my family, who have worked sincerely for many decades, done their utmost to fulfill the needs of people with disabilities.
The vision of the Higher Council for the Affairs of Persons with Disabilities is intended to arrive at a community in which disabled persons enjoy a sustainable and decent life, and to ensure their active participation based on fairness and equality. After His Majesty King Abdullah had filled the urgent needs of the persons with disabilities, he ordered the formation of a royal committee chaired by His Royal Highness Prince Raad bin Zayed to draw up a national strategy for the affairs of the disabled. The strategy, which took into account all the relevant international charters, declarations and conventions, was a national document with a future vision that covers the years 2007 up to 2015. The strategy focuses on major topics that are in direct contact with the life of the persons with disabilities. According to His Royal Highness Prince Raad, they are
updating legislation, prevention, health and disability, education, higher education and scientific research, family empowerment and social protection for the persons with disabilities, economic empowerment, which includes rehabilitation, vocational training, employment and lending, communication and environment facilitations, financially and socially, media and education, habilitation, rehabilitation and backup services, equal opportunities and looking after public life of the persons with disabilities, sports, recreation and cultural activities.
In order to meet the strategy's vision, Law Number 31 for the year 2007 on the rights of persons with disabilities was set. The law defined the disabled as a person unable to ensure by himself or herself, wholly or partly, the necessities of a normal individual and/or social life as a result of deficiency, either congenital or not, in his or her physical or mental capabilities. It is what limits their ability to learn, rehabilitate, and work in a way that prevents him from meeting requirements of their daily life like ordinary people. According to the World Health Organization's estimations, persons with disabilities constitute 5 up to 10% of the total population of any country across the world. The number of the disabled persons in Jordan stands at 300,000 or 5% of the population. Although a lot has been achieved, there is still much to be done for persons with disabilities and their families to fulfill the desired aspirations in meeting the rights of people with various types of disabilities. The Higher Council for the Persons with Disabilities stemmed from this strategy and law as an independent public department that is concerned with following up and implementing the strategy and coordinating efforts of parties concerned with disability. The issue of the persons with disabilities is based on Jordan's philosophy regarding disability. This philosophy is based on respecting the rights and dignity as well as the individual independence and ensuring participation in decision-making process. The Higher Council for the Affairs of Persons with Disabilities is tasked with the following: guidance, coordination, passing legislation, planning and providing information and data, drafting policies relevant to the disabled, revising and following up on implementation of these policies in coordination with the concerned parties, contributing to efforts geared to realize objectives of international covenants and conventions related to the disabled affairs and have been approved by Jordan, establishing pioneering national centers for diagnosing and training. The Council's strategy focuses on the persons with disabilities from a legal perspective and seeks community support through purchasing services from strategic partners in accordance with the quality standards. In order to upgrade services provided to disabled persons and enhance their participation in the society, The Council focuses on preparing and developing Jordanian standards to accredit programs and services offered to the persons with disabilities, such as diagnosing, education, and health. It also supports persons with disabilities in education, training, and rehabilitation programs, and to have access to disabled persons in remote areas to ensure their full integration into society. The Council also seeks to secure aid equipment and tools that could reduce obstacles that may obstruct the persons with disabilities from performing their role properly in the local community. It also seeks to provide updated data on citizens with disabilities in Jordan through setting up a data bank on the situation of the disabled, institutions operating in the field of disability, and providing a guidance on services available and drawing up electronic maps that show location centers that provide such services. In addition, the Council receives applications from persons with disability looking for jobs, classifies these applications, and follows up on finding employment opportunities in public and private sector organizations. The Council also provides training to persons with disabilities on skills to help them compete in the labor market.